Hello everyone, it's Swen here from StarCraft Pulse and Tales of Lumin. Today we're going to have a quick look at the Goblin starting area. As you can see, I'm just making my character here quickly. I'm making a female, obviously. The males are just way too intimidating looking. I don't think I want to play as that, entering my name here. So we're going to get into the game world quickly. As you can see, they've got an old school loading screen there. That's probably going to be changed soon. And in just a second, we're going to see this new launcher in full effect. So as you can see when I get in here, nothing displaying just yet. Everything's still loading. Great stuff. Can't see a thing. I suppose the bigger the area, the longer that's going to take to load. We'll just have to see how it works out. So here's Sassy Hardwrench. This is our executive assistant. She's going to follow us around through all these starting areas. And she's just letting us know here that, well, production is down in the mine. So we're going to have to check that out, obviously. We've been told to give a gift to the foreman to sort of as some incentive to get the work going again. So let's just do that, and I suppose you'll see some of the true Goblin spirit here. He looks so happy about this gift. I actually feel pretty bad giving it to him. And kaboom! There you go. Well, that's how things seem to end quite often here with the Goblins. So we get 2 quests here, pretty standard stuff. We have to tase some trolls, get them back to working, and we got to clear out some tunnel snakes. So we're just going to have a quick look at these skills here, the Goblin passives and such. As you can see, they've got the basic ones here, and then best deals anywhere, always receive best possible gold discount, better life through chemistry, some extra alchemy skill there. Rocket barrage, it just sends a rocket at someone, instant cast, does damage, scales with level. Rocket jump, that's pretty interesting, I'll show you that a bit later. And time is money, that's just 1% extra cast and attack speed. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to speed this part up a bit. As you can see when I click on these trolls here, it uses my Goblin all-in-one belt. So Blizzard have made it a lot easier to do these magic wand quests as they've been called. Yeah, so in some of the quests like this one, you don't actually have to look through your backpack anymore to find those items to use on those NPCs. You can just click on them and it works. Pretty straightforward. So as I run through these areas, I'm just going to try to give you guys a bit of insight as to what's going on the Goblins' home island of Cataclysm. Yeah, funnily enough, there is actually something going on here. It's more than just gimmicks and explosions all the time. So as you can see here, Blizzard have added a new sort of effect when you level. There'll be a big pop-up on your screen that tells you which level you've gained in case you didn't know. And if there are any skills to learn at the trainers, it will list them for you there. So that makes it a lot easier for you to know which levels you need to go back to your trainer, to those capital cities to find them and train those skills. I think it's pretty useful, and it's definitely going to help me out. Another thing they mentioned was that leveling doesn't spam your chat window anymore. It just tells you you've reached level 2 and you can click on that for further information. I think that's pretty cool, nice changes. Yeah, so I think it's about time to have a look at that rocket jump skill now. I'm just about done here and I'm going to head out of the cave. So you just press the button and bam, it shoots you forward. It's a pretty useful skill if you ask me. I think it's one of the coolest racials I've seen to date. I can't wait to test it out in PvP. So just one more troll's attitude to adjust here and then we can head on out of here. So if you didn't realize, there are these enforcers standing at the mine's entrance, and these are totally new models. They were added in Cataclysm. I wouldn't really call them eye candy, but incredibly high detail models, much better than the older ones we've seen. Some pretty scary looking stuff there. So back up to the KTC headquarters. As you can see, Cataclysm is not looking so great. The Goblins don't really seem to care much for how their island looks. So I'm just going to handle these quests in here. If you guys want to read the quest text, you can just pause the video and actually have a look at that. I know there are some people that are really interested in all the tiny little details about what's going on, so feel free to do that. So apparently now we got to go look for some Kaja Cola for my surprise party, which is apparently no longer a surprise. Thanks, Foreman. So this is made with a Kajamite. That obviously sounds very safe. Typical Goblin engineering for you there. Yeah, look at all these players here. I have no problem whatsoever trying to steal items from them, but more often than not, it's them stealing from me. So I gotta say, these first few quests in the Goblin area, not the greatest, but I think after these 3 beginning quests, it definitely picks up the pace. The quests get a lot more interesting, and I must say I definitely enjoyed it a lot more. I'm not sure if I did it in the starting video, but you can actually drink the Coca-Cola, and when you do that, it gives you an idea. Hey, wow. Usually it's some kooky goblin engineering idea of combining two substances that shouldn't be combined to create something that should definitely not have been created, which in turn usually just leads to more explosions, which is not so bad. So we're just going to hand those quests in up here now, and wow, I made a really great looking character, didn't I? Well, for a goblin at least. So back to the KTC headquarters, we're going to hand this in and hopefully hear more about, whoa, the goblin totems look cool. So does that hot rod over there, wow. So back to Sassy Hardwrench. You'll notice along the course of this video and the next ones that we do see Sassy a lot in the starting area of the goblins. That's not a bad thing, she seems to help us out quite a bit. Now we're already gunning for our next promotion after we just received our first one. So we need to prepare for this upcoming surprise party, which, as I said, is no longer a surprise. And this is none other than Chip Endale, our stud muffin boyfriend. He's currently asking us to dress up for him at our own surprise party, with our own money nonetheless. So from here on out, the quests start getting a little more grouped up and definitely a lot easier to do. This leveling speeds up quite a bit, and I think the area just becomes a lot more fun. A bit of a glimpse at the new character panel here. They've moved a bit of the stuff around, but we'll have a more in-depth look at that later. Now we're going down to Kajaro Field for tryouts, and we're going to get there in the coolest way possible, as you're going to see in just a second. My marketing rep tells me that it'll only help my chances of getting promoted again if I drive this hot rod around. Sounds like a good deal to me. So here the vehicle bar comes up, pretty standard skills. There's a nice sprint here, and you can obviously honk the horn, and that last skill doesn't seem to work just yet. So we're gonna go pick up all my friends here for the surprise party. That's the Goblin's way of doing it. I'm doing all the work for my own surprise party. I must say I really do like the idea of them giving you this mount-like thing so early in the game, especially in areas of this size where your quests are spread out like this. It makes it so much more convenient doing the quests. I gotta say, I really do like the style of this area. I mean, just look at these bright colors, all these lights everywhere, all the greens. It may be a slum, it may be a dump, but it really does look a lot cooler than most of the other areas that World of Warcraft currently has. Here we are at Kajaro Field. Yeah, all my little buddies in the car there with me looking pretty cozy right now.
I got the best deals anywhere.
The coach tells me everyone's injured and their shredders are kaput. So it's up to me to collect some new parts, get them working again, and then win the game for them. So no pressure, guys, no pressure. So just roaming the streets, picking up some spare parts. I can't really say these quests irritated me in any way. You don't even need to get out of your hot rod. And well, I've still got my 3 friends in the car, so we're looking pretty damn cool while we're doing this. There you go, so we're pretty much done. Now into Drudge Town to go sort out a few hooligans. This is how the goblins deal with their competition. I was told that Tales of Lumin is not a goblin to be trifled with, so we're going to take that pretty seriously as we gang up on this guy right here. Yeah, so that's old Bruno down. Off to the next one. These competitors sure don't know what's coming for them. So as you can see, it's a really great idea to keep your friends with you while doing this quest. Sadzi McGee, my man, it's your turn. Yeah, I must say, leveling as priest wasn't the easiest of things. Oh, that's a pretty cool skill that he just used there. Yeah, sorry, leveling as priest isn't the easiest of things. I think I could have probably chosen a faster character to level as, but I wanted to try the priest out, especially the new talents and stuff. These water effects are pretty cool. Wow, check me getting distracted every 2 seconds. So as far as I know, somewhere here I got really irritated. I kept missing... yeah, this is it. I kept trying to get this guy, but there were like 1,000 other players trying to get him at the same time. So I decided I'll be clever and go for the other one. But oh yes, wow, 2 people waiting in their hot rods for this guy to spawn. Oh, sorry, this girl to spawn, that's Frankie. And obviously I didn't get her. My rocket barrage is on cooldown. That's the instant cast. It would have really helped here. So that's my bad for using that rocket jump every time it's off cooldown. So I'm just going to hang around here now and at least try get one of these. Just trying to watch this guy here, wait till he spawns. But look at all these other people just driving around here. I chose the worst possible time to level a character. There we go. Despawns. It must be right now. There we go. We try. But, oh, I think I did get him. Yes, sir. Okay. That's a relief. So that's Jack the Hammerer down, and now just Frankie Gearslipper. Come on, Franks. So, yeah, I really could have sped this up, but I found it pretty eventful. I mean, I must say I really did enjoy doing this. So here we go, Goblin dance. What do you guys think about that? If anything, you got a comment about the dance. And like while she's doing this, have a look at those hands. Those are absolutely huge. Compared to any other race, those hands just seem slightly out of whack. I also can't really place that dance. I don't know where it comes from. I know lots of people can identify the dances. Oh, that's Britney Spears. Oh, that's whatever else. But I have no clue what that was. So at last tapped her with that rocket barrage, as you saw. Pretty useful skill. I'm actually wondering what kind of damage it'll do on a higher level. So we'll have to wait and see about that. Gonna make a turn at the bank now. The first bank of Kazan, as you can see on the screen there. I have to go pick up some money to buy a nice outfit for my boyfriend. Out of my own pocket, obviously. Nice long queue of people there. I can just run them all over while I'm on my way in here. So there's my 10 stacks of macaroons. I'm not really how much that equals to in WoW gold, but I'm sure it's probably quite a lot. So it's nice you can just knock these people out of the way there. That's pretty cool. Off to buy shiny bling, a hip new outfit, and cool shades. What a day. I can tell you, those are all things that I really wish I had right now. Oh, and if you're wondering, that big mechano spider we just went past there, that was the Trade Prince Gallywix, my chief competitor, as it were. We're definitely going to have a good look at him later while he's trying to rob us blind. So there we go, hip new outfit, cool shades, shiny bling, all ready. Back to Kajaro Field. I'm actually still trying to figure out what game this is that the goblins are playing here. It looks like a soccer field. There are nets on each side, but it's played with shredders and explosives, so not quite sure what's going on there. And this is another one of those quests where I really got a little bit irritated. There were quite a few other people trying to do it at the same time as me, and I was really struggling with this aiming reticle here. It just wouldn't shoot straight. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong, but yeah, I'm not really great at this. What can I say? So this is one of those quests where only 8 of those shredders will spawn at once. So now everyone was standing here on this empty field, just pounding away at absolutely nothing. I only needed 1, so I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to wait till one of these other guys, I think there's 2 other people at the moment in these shredders. I'm going to wait till one of them goes and resets the quest. But what can I say, these guys, they were stubborn. They played chicken with me, and they definitely won. Look at me here, just standing around. I wasn't doing anything. They seem to be going slightly crazy here, but I was waiting, trying to sort of stay them down here, but it really didn't work. I had already at this time figured out that you'd have to reset the quest. So yeah, here's me preparing. I got the mouse pointer over that little button there. I'm about to get out. Oh, just do it already, please. Come on, guys. So I decided to speed this part of the video up for the sake of my sanity. And there you go, I got out, I was the one to buckle, I broke. If those guys are watching this video right now, you guys won, well done. So this is the coach whispering in my ear that he's modified the foot bomb, and he doesn't want me to kick it through the goal, he wants me to kick it through the smokestacks behind the goal. So here we go, no problem coach, let's do this. There they go, oh, and the ground starts shaking. Why did the ground start shaking? So I did it. I scored the winning goal, but at the same time I made Mount Kajaro erupt. Nice one, coach. Apparently the coach mixed in a little bit too much Caja-Cola in the foot bomb recipe. It looks like I'm going to have to divide the video here lest YouTube give me huge headaches. But stick around for part 2 because we've got a party to attend.